Today, I'll be addressing and briefly going over the Italian Stile Liberty movement, an Art Nouveau style that originated in Italy during 1890 to 1914. The style was also referred to as Art Nouveau or Stile Floreale. During this period, the major focus of the art form style was significantly influenced by the French Le Belle Époque movement. Italy brought its flair and style to the inspired art, producing graceful and sensual poster work that affected several designers during its time. The art became artistic and philosophical and became more than just art. I want to discuss the Italian Stile Liberty movement through their graphic pieces, mainly their poster art that many artists created for companies, discussing subjects such as the style of art they were producing at the time and how it influenced Italy, how the art was able to grab and embed itself in the minds of others through branding, and how branding itself made the artist play around with different color palettes to convey the message correctly. Along with this opulent trend came artists who lived on creating works of art that influenced the thoughts of those around them. Leonardo Capillo was one of the painters who sparked the style in the graphic design. He had specialized in making graphic posters for traveling in Italy. He subsequently relocated to Paris, where he continued to have an impact on the art world. Another passionate leader, Adolfo Einstein, came from Germany and worked for Gilo Ricordi's Milan enterprise. His approach to this art form had a big effect on the business at the time, since he had his own method of combining journalism and poster advertising. As a result, he was promoted to the position of head director in charge of the company's graphic design divisions. He taught his abilities and collaborated with numerous brilliant painters. One of those brilliant painters was Leopoldo Metikulowicz, collaborated with Weinstein. Metikulowicz joined Ricordi's company and became one of the establishment's premier painters. Metikulowicz was well known for his color combinations and technique of light and shadow. Many of the painters of the period recognized what would catch the people's attention as seen by the image. This is an advertisement for an Italian winery. Incorporating a type of sensuality captures the attention of the spectators while also raising the topic of the poster's gloomy vibe. He had a method of merging history into his works by showing different Greek legends inside of his paintings and posters. Giovanni Mataloni was another artist who began working with Ricordi. Mataloni's drawings and usage of watercolor were rapidly noticed. He was well known for his use of lighting in his posters, which obviously grabbed a lot of viewers' attention due to the remarkable use of lighting and color, increasing his prospects to collaborate with other magazines and publishing houses. The leading graphic designer is Marcello Dudovic, who was another heir to Ricordi's company. He was first hired on as a lithographer. Dudovic had a lot of formal art training before starting at Ricordi's, but his approach changed over time as he experimented with color and other topics. Through his art, he was able to tell a story at the same time, such as the poster presented, which was another alcohol advertisement for bitter Campari. The ad depicts a couple in the midst of a passionate kiss, hinting that this is what would happen after ingesting Campari. But with every little detail in the image, such as the color alone, the viewer can imagine themselves as those in the poster, understanding the image's underlying significance rather than simply the marketing. Various ways of promoting their art, such as creating posters for newspaper companies, insurance firms, and product endorsement, product advertising. On the left is a poster created by Giovanni Mataloni. The poster is part of an advertisement campaign for the daily newspaper promotion. Weinstein's promotional poster for the International Exhibition of Electricity is in the center. On the right is a campaign advertisement created by Dudovic for a Verona-based insurance firm. All these posters appear to be a part of a larger campaign. That's where they display their artwork to demonstrate how an everyday thing can have so much more importance. Because of the art and its beauty, you are pulled to and want to learn more about the art that is calling you to research. Some poster work done by various artists through the time. On the left is a poster done by Weinstein, an ad campaign for the Dr. Cavrese matches, represented by the smoke around the main subject of the image. On the right is a poster done by Marcello Dudovic for Uliveto mineral water. Both, as you can see, generate a mysterious sensation with the feminine form in the picture. Some painters drew a link between mythological stories and their work to make the viewer think deeply about the image brought forth to them. Dudovic created a marketing campaign for Licor Strega in 1905, which is shown on the left, an alcoholic advertising that employs little shadows and concentrates more on the poster's color. On the right is by Leopoldo Metikulowicz, a music sheet for Al Manico, Musica e Miscuiti. This poster depicts how graphic designers in Italy utilize their work not only for commercial promotion but also for events. Although the language may appear to be a bit jumbled, the main image of the two girls lends a more relaxing sense to the entire work. This might imply that music played during the event is both peaceful and joyous. The left poster is done by Meticlovitz for Distillerie Italienne, a distillery in Italy. On the right is done by Hohenstein, an advertising poster for Cesano, which is a vermouth alcoholic-based drink in Italy. However, observe how both employ the color red to represent desire and how the organic drawings give the poster a more seductive sense. Although several artists exhibited made more advertising art, they use their way of thinking in their art by paying attention to what people gravitate toward. They were able to convey a tale while also displaying work of art by deceiving their thoughts in some ways.